Morning guys, it's Gene aka Ellis Turbo Intig, and it's March and it's that time of the year again. I'm gonna do some pruning today. I plan on pruning all my maple trees. The last ones I planted, they're very young, so normally they say wait a couple years, a few years before you start pruning just so they can get established. So it's been a few years now, so I'm gonna go ahead and prune those down. That way I have one straight leader versus multiple leaders. So you kind of want one leader growing, that way you give structure to the tree. So I did pick up a new pruner. Picked that one up at Sam's Club. It was like 50 bucks. But what's great is the saw can actually be removed from the pole, and you can use it to prune lower branches and whatnot. So that'd be great. So let me show you guys what we'll be working with. So you see at the top, guys, there's one leader, but you can see one growing in the middle, so I'll have to cut one back and make one, and the other 2 or 3 that you see up there, oh wow, look at that, it's like a halo ring around the sun. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we'll have one leader, and that way we want to create structure for this tree. But this is a red maple. See these darkest branches here, you guys? That's the new growth just from the winter time. They grow about 3 feet or longer. You can see the ones towards the top up there, how long those are. That's all new growth. All the dark red up there, that's all new growth. Same here. We'll have to cut, see how it splits? I'll probably cut the one on the right. That way there's one single leader. Here's the other maple. You see how there's 2 leaders right now, you guys? Hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe on this side. Yeah, see these 2 leaders? I'll have to decide which one to cut off. That way there's one. Those maples I picked up at a nursery. These are actually what we picked up at Home Depot. And these were very small, you guys. They were about this tall, and look how much taller it's gotten since. And I have them planted down the street here, so I'll have to prune those. Here's the endless summer hydrangeas. I won't be cutting those back yet. I'll wait till those start budding, but I will be pruning all my limelight hydrangeas. This one here is a strawberry vanilla hydrangea, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean these all up. You guys can see all the tulips are starting to come through. So I'll be working on that today. All these are limelight hydrangeas. Look how thick this one is getting and how tall. So we'll clean these all up. We've got the limelight tree hydrangea. I let it go last year. See how it's split at the bottom and it's growing another separate branch. I'm actually gonna knock that off because I want this to actually put all its energy into the top growth versus coming out this way. Plus it's also covering up all my tulips and everything else down below. The Annabelles here, we'll cut that down to 18 inches since everything grows on new growth. The LA Dreamin' hydrangeas, that's what I have on my border here on my doorway entrance. I'll actually wait till those start budding out and then prune those. They do grow on both old and new wood, so I want to see what's alive before I start cutting back. Here's your Pinky Winky hydrangea. We'll prune that. PG tree hydrangea. Here's everything from the last video I did last year, you guys. But all the limelight primes. So as you can see here, everything's crossing over here. So I'm gonna transplant this and move it over to the right a little bit, give it a little bit more space. More of the growth came this way and this way, so I wasn't expecting that. But this one's doing pretty well. You can see all the tulips popping through, you guys. And the rabbit's back. He's already eating my tulip, so I'm gonna try and catch them and then release them somewhere. But here's all those new hydrangeas. These were the quick fire fabs that I planted last year. I planted 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're doing really well. I'll go ahead and I'll prune those guys back. And then I also have all these summer sweet hydrangeas here in the front. So we'll trim these back. That's a PG tree hydrangea. And I mentioned on my last video last year that this thing kind of grows however it wants. Look at the bottom. So every year I got to keep cutting those back. But they're real straggly. But I am getting some thicker branches, so I'll clean everything up. But it's finally growing straight upright, which is what I wanted to do. Sweet summer hydrangeas. One here, another one here, guys. You see the daylilies are starting to come through. Daylilies. And everything I have in the burlap are all my Nico blues. Those all grow on old wood. I have them wrapped up, that way we always get these late frosts that comes through and they'll basically zap the buds, and then no blooms for the year, guys. So I'm going to leave these burlaps on way into April, just because last year I took them off too early. Then we had a late frost, zapped all the buds, but I did have a couple make it. But this time I'm going to play it a little bit smart and leave it on a little bit longer. And the last one I'm going to do, guys, this is my sugar maple. And as you can see, right at the top, I need to get 1 leader. So I'm gonna prune, that way there's 1 leader. Right now, just by looking at it, I think I've got maybe 2 or 3. So I'll have to decide which is the one that's more straight. I think I see one. I'll leave that as the leader. It's kind of that one right in the middle. Let me get started.
believe in those things we don't know much of. There's just so much to see that ain't about love. I'm ready to face my fears, I'm ready to taste the weird. I just wanna walk the hills above. My ordinary life, I could let it burn. 'Cause I just wanna go to the deep end. I just wanna go to the deepest end. No planning, no stress and no work, no trying to fix what we are. Just go to the deepest end. I never got to let loose, hanging out with you. You tossed and you turned our love into a stiff statue. My brain was having enough, like my thoughts just stopped. Now all I think of is leaving this bad old spot. I'm ready to face my fears, I'm ready to taste the weird. I just wanna walk the hills above. My ordinary life, I could let it burn. 'Cause I just wanna go to the deep end. I just wanna go to the deepest end. No planning, no stress and no work, no trying to fix what we are. Just go to the deepest end. I can't forget what you've done. The way you act won't take me back. Just go. Yeah, I can't forget what you've done. The way you act won't take me back. Just go. 'Cause I just wanna go to the deep end. I just wanna go to the deepest end. No planning, no stress and no work, no trying to fix what we are. Just go to the deepest end. If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me. Don't you be afraid, just follow me. You don't need no space, just follow me. Like a mirror you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror you reflect me. I just don't want this moment to end. I'm not leaving without a fight. Now you're always on my mind. Turn around, hold me tight. Turn around and we will be alright. Don't you be afraid, just follow me. You don't need no space, just follow me. Like a mirror you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go.
this moment to end. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this. I just don't want this moment to end.
Alright guys, that was a long day. We got everything pruned. You can see all the limelights are done. Everything looks clean. Like I said, these ones right here, these are the LA Dreamin'. So I'm gonna wait to do those, but I can see a little bit of bud coming through already. But the limelight tree's done. all the lace cap hydrangeas. We got them all pruned. And a limelight right here. Got the vanilla strawberry right here. That's all done. We got the limelight trees already done. I did cut off that bottom part you guys can see right there. That way it'll put all its energy towards the top canopy. You can see all the tulips are starting to pop up now. So I'll end up cleaning out all these flower beds, and right after everything starts popping up is usually when I'll apply about 2 inches of mulch all the way around. But the hydrangeas in the back from last year that I planted are doing very well. Alright guys, just wanted to show you guys what I do every springtime when it's time for pruning. But stay tuned. I'm gonna come back with you here in about a couple months when everything starts growing and starts blooming, so stay tuned for that. Thanks guys for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, hit those post notifications, and leave a comment below if you guys have any questions. But see you on the next video.
Let's go. Are you ready? You've been staring since I came in. I know you wanna get to know me. But honestly, I came with my girls, wanna dance by ourselves. Can't you tell? Baby, baby, I have thick skin. Yeah, I don't let things get to me. But do you want me to spell it out for you right now? I'm not feeling your vibe. Crystal clear that you're head over heels, but don't come any closer, my dear. Cause when I get mad, I cannot control what might happen. You think you can put your hands on my body. I'm no damsel in distress. Come too close, I might just lose it. I'll knock you down like boom.